You'll have to turn your mic on it there.
Yeah.
Ready? 3, 2.
Hello, everyone. Welcome out to Bridgeton Municipal Athletic Complex, better known as B.M.A.C, for today's Championship Sunday with Game 7 Baseball's Midland Invitational. Today we have 2 games here, 2 semifinals for you with the championship game at 5 p.m. And I think we got some good baseball in store for you. We have the number 1 seed Midland Bandits, Coach Sereno's squad. The number 2 seed, St. Louis Legacy, Coach Reesmer. We have the number 3 seed, moving on, the Central Illinois Swing taking on the Legacy here. This is our first semifinal matchup, and then later at 3 o'clock, the St. Genevieve River Dogs, the 4 seed, took down the Midland Bandits Navy 2-0 to take on the Midland Bandits Coach Sereno's squad. So here we go. We got the Blues out here getting this done. And we got the air traffic controllers working today. Got the planes. I feel like I'm in Queens, New York at Shea Stadium, or Mets now. I don't know what it's called anymore. Citi Field, that's it. There it is. So here we go. Today, though, we have our Central Illinois Swing. Let's get a lineup here for you. In the 1 hole, we have number 10, Austin Spickerman. In the 2 hole, number 15, Gage Campbell. In the 3 hole, number 16, Jace Spickerman. In the 4 hole, number 3, Logan Cox. In the 5 hole, number 5, Tony Matthews. In the 6 hole, number 1, Selby Pullman. In the 7 hole, number 22, Grant Pruitt. In the 8 hole, number 40, Corbin Weller. And in the 9 hole, number 21, Parker Kinsel. So that's our starting lineup here for the Central Illinois Swing, and let's take a look and see how they got here. Their first game yesterday, they took on the St. Genevieve River Dogs and won 10-4, and then fell to the Bandits 7-2 in the nightcap. So they were 1-1, and on the end of each one of those, some runs scored, some runs, put together there. Looks like they got plenty of their pitching left. They had a total of 7 innings pitched, in the first game. They went 4 2/3 in the second game. Looks like that was a time. So they've pitched 11.2 total innings. Grant Pruitt going the most with 5 innings pitched. And so they still look like they've got plenty of life here with 2 games here for the championship. On the mound for Legacy is number 12. You might recognize this name, Grayson Joggerst, his older brother playing for the Eureka Wildcats, Jackson Joggerst. And behind the plate is number 7, Ryan Knoll. Around here, we'll get at first base will be Brady Dolan. At second base will be Garrett Draghi. Let's see, there it is. Third base, Jack Robertson. At shortstop, Chase Gillette. In center field, Hut Gosling. We met Hut yesterday, and if you didn't get a chance to see the interview with Hut Gosling, check that out. Our interviews from yesterday, Saturday at the park. In right field, Evan Waymeyer, and in left field, Chase Thornhill. All right, here we go. Semifinal number 1. Austin Spickerman ready to go. Blues are in place, and we got first pitch at 12:35. And a ground ball to the third baseman is fair. He comes up, fires. Oh, nice play by number 37 over there, Jack Robertson, on. That's a tough throw, off balance, and still had the arm to get it over there. So 1 pitch, 1 out. Baseball economics. Gage Campbell at the plate now. Fouled back to the fence, strike 1. Good hustle. Love it. These kids playing on the bigger fields got to track down the balls, get used to it. That's what you do in high school. Fastball roped through the middle. Good hustle down to first base, and 1 out single for Gage Campbell. Brings up Jace Spickerman. So the lefty Joggers has some traffic early. Ground ball to the third baseman, Robertson. Ooh, pulled him off the bag. So the throw by Robertson was a little high, and it pulled the second baseman up off the bag, and everybody's safe. So back-to-back singles. Well, we'll call it a fielder's choice. And everybody's safe. If you were probably scoring this at home, it would probably be an error on the third baseman throwing-wise, because it pulled him up off the bag. That's an out otherwise. He started to turn that double play pretty good. It's a tough play. Lefty Logan Cox in the mound, so a lefty-lefty matchup. 2 on, 1 out. That's outside. Curveball, strike 3. So Cox goes down looking for out number 2, brings up Tony Matthews with 2 on and 2 out now. Swing trying to get that run. Takes strike 1. Joggers trying to strand these 2 runners on base here in the top of the first inning. If you're just joining us, we got the first semifinal today from Bridgeton. Back up the middle, under the glove of the second baseman, and Campbell's going to score on the 2-out RBI single from Tony Matthews. Shot it back up the middle, and the Illinois Swing have a 1-0 lead. So Spickerman's at second. We're first and second again with 2 out, and brings up Selby Pullman. Grounded to the third baseman. Nice job by Robertson. Steps on the bag, and they strand 2. But not before they get a run, take a lead. We're going to the bottom of the first inning. Legacy coming up.
I'm here with Coach Burley today at the GAC North Classic here at Car Shield. First off, Coach, thanks for getting me out of class today on this beautiful day. I'm gonna watch some baseball, you know. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta go back to the basics with them.
Sometimes, yeah.
All right, folks, let's get you the starting lineup here for the Legacy Baseball Club here, 14U. Leading off, number 2, Chase Gillette. In the 2-hole, number 25, Brady Dolan. In the 3-hole, number 37, Jack Robertson. In the 4-hole, number 19, Evan Waymeyer. In the 5-hole, number 21, Hut Gosling. In the 6-hole, number 7, Ryan Knoll. In the 7-hole, number 12, Grayson Joggerst. And in the 8-hole, number 22, Chase Thornhill. In the 9-hole, number 8, Garrett Dragey. So that's the starting lineup here. We'll try and get you around defensively. It looks like we've got Austin Spickerman behind the plate. On the mound will be number 16, Jace Spickerman, to start this game. At first base is number 22, Grant Pruitt. And so we'll try and get you the rest of that defensive setup. Number 1 over there at third base is Selby Pullman. Gillette steps in. A couple of lefties dueling here. It's ball 1. Both teams put the lefties on the mound. One ball, one strike to Gillette. Guys, if you can help me out and see who's up the middle there, short and second, that'd be great. One ball, 2 strikes. So Gillette goes down looking. On the off speed, brings up Brady Dolan. We got number 15, looks like at shortstop there, guys. That'd be Gage Campbell. So we got another one there. That misses low for ball 1 to Brady Dolan. That's lined back up the middle. So as the swing did with 1 out, they have their second man come up and single back up the middle. Brings up Jack Robertson. Takes ball 1. There's quite the size disparity over there at first base with Dolan got some size. Oh, a delayed steal and the hesitation on the throw on the wrong side of the bag, and he's safe. So the stolen base on a delay and some hesitation, and a ground ball to the third baseman. He looks him back, throws over, and he's out. But Dolan takes him. So it's 2 outs on the ground out by Robertson, and Dolan advances to third. Evan Waymeyer pops it up in foul territory. Does he have room? And he does. Grant Pruitt makes the catch. We're going to the top of the second inning. Score 1-0 swing.
It's gonna be a good one.
Give me a good one.
Definitely a different type of process.
Cut down or freeze up.
Being a coach's son.
Jackson, of course, they keep retooling. One stone to face, a hit by pitch. Oh my goodness. All right, folks. We're back here for the top of the second inning. We're going to see Grant Pruitt, Corbin Weller, and Parker Kinsel here at the plate. We appreciate you tuning in. If you like what you're seeing, hit the like button, subscribe, support the channel. We have some great stuff, great content for you with our podcasts, our weekly podcasts. We're covering a lot of high school baseball right now. We will also be doing our show Tuesday, Game 7 baseball tournament wrap-up show. Hope to get Dave Pinning in there. We'll see what happens. And this week we got a couple of high school games. We'll be live streaming from Warrenton. We got Orchard Farm visiting the Warrenton Warriors. And then Thursday, Festus Tigers will be visiting the Lindbergh Flyers. So tune in. Ball one to Pruitt and catch all the action of high school baseball and middle school baseball as we see today here. These young men head into high school baseball. Pruitt here at the plate. Grounds it. Big hop. Robertson. That's a tough hop. That's a tough hop. I thought he played that well, but that ball just did not come back. It just kind of died in the dirt. You get that hop on turf, but you may not get that hop here on the dirt. So Pruitt reaches on the air. Corbin Weller. It's close play, just under it. Another throw over. He's in. Well, that's close. That is a close move. Weller had the bunt, couldn't execute it, didn't pull back, strike one. We'll see if Coach still has the bunt on. 1 ball, 1 strike. He slides back in safely. And a little bunt back to the pitcher. Joggers up with it. Gets the out. Advances the runner. I think he might have had a shot at second. He didn't really take a look at it. But gets the out. So Pruitt advances on the sac bunt, which is an excellent job by Weller getting that bunt down. Brings up Parker Kinsel. And that ball is popped up on the infield. First baseman grabs it. And it's out number 2. Back to the top of the order. Austin Spickerman, the catcher. Got to kill the music. grounded to the shortstop. Comes up. Nice play by Gillette for out number 3. So a runner stranded. We're going to the bottom of the second inning. Swing 1, Legacy nothing. All right, folks. We're going to see Hunt Gosling, Ryan Knoll, and Grayson Joggers here in the top of the order for Legacy here. Spickerman taking a minute, had to get his gear on as he just had an at-bat. Coach hustled out, get his pitcher warmed up. So while we're waiting, tune in to Youth Baseball Midwest. You can do that on YouTube. Got a good show coming up this week with Brett Graves from Premier Pitching Performance, talking about how to keep your arm healthy as you head into the latter part of the high school season into the summer. Keeping it strong, keeping yourself healthy. It's a good show. That'll be out Monday, 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. So make sure you're watching Youth Baseball Midwest to Keep Climbing podcast with Brett Graves. All right, so here we go. Hunt Gosling at the plate. Swing and a miss. Looks like he kind of pulled the string on that. Ball 1 goes all the way to the fence. Good hustle. One ball, one strike. Strike catches the inside corner. And Gosling in a hole. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Beautiful afternoon out here. Little breeze, curveball. He holds off, spits on it. That's pretty good. At B.M.A.C, the wind's picking up a little bit. Got some breeze. As long as it stays like this, it actually makes it very comfortable in the sun. And that's fouled down the third base line. Good off speed. Strike 3. Gosling down. Out number 1. Ryan Knoll coming up to the plate. Ball 1. The Spickerman brothers, our battery today for Central Illinois, working well together, and that ball's flied into center field. And the catch made out there by the center fielder for out number 2. Pitcher Grayson Joggers at the plate, 2 outs, nobody on. Long look by Spickerman. And that is popped up shallow center field. That looks like it's going to drop. So Joggerston with a 2-out single. The old flare. That looks like a line drive in the scorebook. Chase Thornhill. Excuse me, no. Yes, Chase Thornhill at the plate. 1 on, 2 outs. Lefty on left. A lot of lefties in this ball game. One ball, 1 strike. There it is down the line. That's a good piece of hitting. I heard Coach say it, and he took advantage of it. Just got the barrel on it and poked it down the third base line for a 2-out stand-up double for Thornhill. So after a quick 2 outs, back-to-back hits, and puts 2 runners in scoring position with Garrett Draghi at the plate, second baseman. Fouls that back into the fence. You got to catch that one with your teeth there. Oh, there you go. It's the way it works, right? Ball come back to the fence. Fans right there. Glad the fence is here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Misses in, 2-1. This young man is, I believe that the coach said or I was talking with the father of Grayson Joggers, that this is the nephew of the head coach at Eureka, Ken Draghi. So it's fun to see these young kids that probably heading up to play for his uncle, I'd say, at some point. Grounds it to third baseman, bobbles it. Comes up, throws over, and nice job by the third baseman over there. Selby Pullman hanging with that, makes a strong throw, and gets the out. We're going to the top of the third inning as Legacy Strands 2, 1-0 Central Illinois swing.
I'm here with Coach Burley today at the GAC North Classic here at Car Shield. First off, Coach, thanks for getting me out of class today on this beautiful day. I'm gonna watch some baseball, you know. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta go back to the basics with them.
Sometimes, yeah.
All right, folks, so Spickerman out of a 2-out, 2 runners on jam, and looking to get his guys going here in the top of the third inning. We're going to see Gage Campbell, Jay Spickerman, the pitcher, and Logan Cox. Remember to tune in Monday night, YBM Press Box. We're going to be talking about what's happening throughout high school baseball. We're going to reveal our latest rankings, power rankings. We got conference champions to talk about. Some still a little bit undecided due to rain and some reschedules and whatnot. So we're going to be having some fun, having some conversations, starting to look at district. We got some district seedings in Class 4. Some of the district seedings happened in Class 5, but some of the most of those meetings are going to be happening this week. So we should be ready to go with our districts come the end of the week, and we'll have a pretty good idea what we're going to see going into the postseason. So make sure you're subscribed, hit that dinger next to it. It's not a home run, but it is the notifications for all the episodes upcoming for Youth Baseball Midwest. Gage Campbell, who singled and scored the only run of the game so far here today. Off the end of the bat, nice job by Joggers getting off the mound. Fields his position well. Out number 1. Chase Spickerman at the plate. Strike on the outside corner. Both lefties pitching well here. Mixing in a good off speed. 1 ball, 1 strike. Two balls, 2 strikes now to Spickerman. Reached on the fielder's choice. And that's outside. So he's worked it full. Just gets a piece of that to stay alive. Good job with 2 strikes. Don't want to take nothing for granted. That's fouled back again. So good at bat going here. This is what is known as a quality at bat for Spickerman here. And just loops one over the second baseman's head for a 1-out single. Good piece of hitting there. Has a very good at bat. Brings up the number 4 hitter, Logan Cox, who struck out looking his first at bat. And the throw over. Boy, that's awfully close to a balk because it looks like he just picks his foot up and steps right down and underneath the first baseman's glove, and the hustle, and he's going to be safe. Oh, and they caught him. Oh, no. Right there. He had the runner hung up. I think if he just takes and runs at him there, it looks like he got a little pain on the toe. I didn't see what happened there. Well, that ball was hit hard, though, right at the first baseman, guys. That ball was hit hard. So we got first and second. And that ball is hit and foul out of play. Tony Matthews, who has the RBI, the only run of the game so far here. And Central Illinois here again threatening with 2 on and 1 out here in the top of the 3rd. Chase that one upstairs for strike 2. Curveball, couldn't get him to swing at it. It's got good depth on that. Pretty good for a 14-year-old. Nice job. Good, sharp, clean curveball. Hard to execute that pitch sometimes. That's grounded to the third baseman. Steps on third, Robertson over, and he gets him. That's a heck of a job by Robertson. We've seen some nice plays from this young man at third base today, and makes a good, strong throw after stepping on the bag. We're going to the bottom of the third inning score, 1-0 Central Illinois Swing.
It's gonna be a good one.
Give me a good one.
Definitely a different type of process.
Cut down or freeze up.
Being a coach's son.
Jackson, of course, they keep retooling. One stolen base, a hit by pitch. Oh my goodness. Welcome back out to the ballpark here, folks. Game 7 baseball's Midland Invitational. Midland baseball program here in St. Louis, also out of Cincinnati. Matt Shadow, the president of that. Know Matt a long time. Matt's been one of our contributors here at Youth Baseball Midwest, so always love coming out to the Midland Invitational. And this one happens to be on Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day to all the moms out here hanging out with watching their boys play ball. And happy Mother's Day to my mom. If she's watching, she's probably watching. If she is, there you go. Love you, Mom. All right. It is the leadoff batter, Chase Gillette. They stranded two in the second inning, so let's see if Legacy can figure out this lefty Spickerman on the mound. Starts off with a strike on the outside corner. Popped foul back out of play. I like this. Gillette getting ahead early here in the third inning. Gillette down 0-2. Nice piece of hitting in the last inning by Thornhill. I'd heard Coach say that from dugout. You know, he's got that outside corner. He's picking at it.
There you go.
He said, Coach hollered, take the ball that way, and he sure did. He shot a double down the third base line from the left side. So keep that inside-out swing and just try and get something to that left side. He's outside. There you go. There it is. But it's going to get foul. We'll do it again. There we go. We got a baseball to the pitcher. It's outside. So it looks like we got both runways open here at Lambert. We got landing pattern right over us and one over to our left. It's outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Gillette. Working on a good quality at bat here. He's fouled one off. He's 2-2. 3-2, what they said. And that's ball 4. I forgot to make a chicka. Brady Dolan at the plate now. Singled, was stranded at third base, stole a base. Long look by Spickerman. Goes over to first. It's outside. Ball one. Popped up, shallow right field. Catch made for out number one. That was left field. I knew that. I keep doing that. Jack Robertson at the plate. Runner goes. Gillette has stolen the base. So the second stolen base in the game here for Legacy. Puts a runner in scoring position with one out. Robertson looking to do some damage. He's played very good at third base today. And the runner goes. Gillette on his horse. I think that ball come off the glove and hit him, but seems to be okay. Coach checking on him over there. He's all right. So back-to-back stolen bases, and Gillette just getting around the base paths here. That's two. 90 feet away. Two balls and a strike to Robertson. Fouled off. Popped up. That's out of play. Outfield is a little, they've shallowed up a little bit here. Try and see if they can get an opportunity if they do get a fly ball. Little grounder back to the pitcher. That's a nice job, but he's safe. And Robertson running hard the whole way, and he's out at second base. So it was the right play. I love the hustle from Robertson. And they don't get the out at third, but they do get the out at second. So the single, or the fielder's choice for Robertson, ends up with a 5-4 on the out for out number two, and that ball's hit into center field and caught by the center fielder for out number three. So Legacy gets a runner on, but strands him again to third base. We're going to the top of the fourth inning. Score 1-0 Central Illinois Swing.
I'm here with Coach Burley today at the GAC North Classic here at Car Shield. First off, Coach, thanks for getting me out of class today on this beautiful day. I'm watch some baseball, you know. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta go back to the basics with them.
Sometimes, yeah.
All right, folks. Joggers back out for the fourth inning. Make sure you check us out. Youth Baseball Midwest. Watch our podcast weekly. We got our Keep Climbing on Monday this week. We got coming up our Game 7 tournament wrap-up show Tuesday morning. And then Wednesday evening, Baseball Talk, Kevin Mulder. That is Missouri. And on Thursday, Illinois side with Diego Solares. That's just started here recent. We're working towards talking a little bit, especially as we go into the playoffs on the Illinois side. Got some really good teams over there. Edwardsville, of course, and has been a juggernaut over there for quite some time. So make sure you tune in. Youth Baseball Midwest right here. Like, subscribe, share it out with your friends. Appreciate it. And that is a little looper. Gillette, nice play by the shortstop for out number one. So great baseball economics there for joggers. One pitch, one out. Selby Pullman is down. Grant Pruitt, the first baseman. He reached on an error. Grounded to the shortstop. Little hop there. Nice job by Gillette. Good footwork, because that ball popped off the dirt a little bit quick to him. Nice job. Good hands. Out number two. Corbin Weller coming to the plate. Grounded back to Joggers. Nice job. Gloves it. Flips it to the first baseman for out number three. So that is a quick. That's one of those. I think it was 3 pitches, 3 outs. That's the epitome of baseball economics right there, folks. We're going to the bottom of the 4th inning. Score 1-0 Central Illinois Swing.
Frequency.
All right, folks. That's what we talk about all the time. Baseball economics. You know, how can you be efficient, especially as a pitcher when you've got pitch counts, especially in baseball games like this, when you're wanting to conserve as many arms. For joggers to go out in the 4th inning there, throw 3 pitches and get 3 outs, that is what you call basically impressive. I don't care how old you are, that's impressive. So here we go. Now it's up to the offense for this Legacy baseball squad to get some runs for their pitcher. Hutt Gosling, Ryan Knoll, and Grayson Joggers will be the 3 here. And if anybody reaches, it'll be Chase Thornhill. And it's strike 1 to Gosling. One ball, one strike. It's a fun conversation with this young man yesterday afternoon. If you didn't get a chance to see it, go check out our interviews from Saturday at the ballpark. 2 balls and a strike. Big swing and a miss. 2-2. Ball just fell off the table. That's a good pitch. Froze him for strike 3. And we 1 out now. That's the 3rd strikeout here on the day for Spickerman. Or Spickerman, excuse me. Brings up Ryan Knoll. It's outside, ball 1. 2-0. Healthy cut for Ryan Knoll. Comes up empty for strike one. I don't think he went, and you can't really check that. I don't think that's a checkable one. Yep, exactly. So ball 4 and the 1-out walk for Ryan Knoll brings up Joggers, who singled, was stranded at third base in the second inning. Got a courtesy runner for the catcher is Hut Gosling. These two lefties have been very good here today. Not a lot of offense by either team. Some hits scattered here. That's strike one. That's only the second walk issued by Spickerman here in this game. Got him wrong-footed, but not quick enough over there, and he's back in safely. So it looks like Gosling could be running here. See if there's something on more than just a stolen base. He's leaning. It's a good job. A little cat and mouse going on here between the pitcher and the runner. He had a great jump, even though that's a good job. But I thought Spickerman did a nice job. Got set, went to the plate quick, but didn't throw a good pitch there for his catcher. It was still a pretty close play at second. So it was pretty well executed, except for the pitcher. Spickerman's got to do a better job giving his catcher a better pitch there to throw on. So the stolen base. For Gosling. Puts a runner in scoring position with 1 out. Jogger's trying to help himself here. We'll see a little wheel play, and it's into center field, and Gosling to third base on the throwing error. Ground ball to the second baseman. And that is what is called a generating a run right there, folks. Manufacturing runs. That's a great piece of offense there by Legacy. They got the runner on. Gosling comes in as a courtesy runner, steals a base, gets the throwing error. Strike one here to Thornhill. So he's at third base, and Joggers gets one in play. RBI, ground out, productive out. It's good baseball right there. Thornhill back to Spickerman. Little underhand toss for out number 3, but not before Legacy gets a runner on and ties it. We're going to the top of the 5th inning, score tied 1-1.
Give me a good one.
Definitely a different type of process.
Cut down or freeze up.
Being a coach's son.
Jackson, of course, They keep retooling. One stone base, a hit by pitch. Oh my goodness. All right, folks, joggers back out to the mound. If you want to check out some of our live events we've done pretty recently. We had the Francis L. Vikings visiting the Francis L. Spartans. Last week we had the Cinco de Mayo championships. Really enjoyed those bowl games there. We're looking forward to a couple of live streams we got coming up for Missouri American Legion baseball. We've got our Centennial games coming up. We'll be at Warrenton Athletic Complex June 11th, 18th, and 25th. And then we will be at GCS Ballpark for the Gateway Border War. Looking forward to that one. First time it'll be on the Illinois side. We've done it at Busch Stadium the last couple of years. Missouri now is 2-0 against the Illinois squad over there. So Illinois, it's the Border War. So if you like what you see, folks, give us a like, subscribe, support the channel. We appreciate it. Okay, Parker Kinsel leading off, and that is fouled off the fence. Strike one. Quickly 0-2 to Kinsel. Number 9 hitter in this batting order. It's outside. One ball, 2 strikes. Nice job by Kinsel. Some good plate discipline here. Jogger's trying to get him to chase up. Comes inside back there. Nice pitch. Foul tip. Good job by the catcher, Knoll, to hold on to that for the strikeout. Out number 1. Back to the top of the order in Austin Spickerman, the catcher here for this Central Illinois swing squad. Wow. Can't say that too fast. Hammered, one hop, nice job by Gillette, throws over. Heck of a play by the shortstop. That ball was hammered right at him. Out number 2. Good defense on display here today, folks. This is a good baseball game we got going on between these two teams. Gage Campbell at the plate. Takes high, ball 1. Scored the run for this swing squad. Lines it over the second baseman, and nice job by the right fielder getting over there and cutting it off so it doesn't get to the fence, or else Campbell will still be running. So a 2-out single for Campbell brings up the pitcher, Jace Spickerman, who is 1 for 2 today. And that's through the hole. Just past the third baseman for another single. So back-to-back singles. And we got 2 on for the swing with 2 out. Logan Cox at the plate, 1 for 2. Singled, was stranded at first base. Center fielder. And that's popped up into center field under it. Making the catch is Gosling. And so the swing, strand 2, we're going to the bottom of the 5th inning, score 1-1.
I'm here with Coach Burley today at the GAC North Classic here at Car Shield. First off, Coach, thanks for getting me out of class today on this beautiful day. I'm gonna watch some baseball, you know. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta go back to the basics with them.
Sometimes, yeah.
Want to appreciate our partnership with Game 7 Baseball. We've been working with Game 7 Baseball since 2017 when we worked with their first, or the 2017 World Series first time. And this partnership has been going ever since. Today here we'll be having our tournament outstanding player, our player of the game, and the championship. Both these players will be entered into our Super 7 Scholarship Award contest, which Game 7 Baseball has been working with us now. This is our 4th season doing this. We've given away $3,000 in scholarship money, and we're looking forward to continuing to grow these things into the future. If you're out there and you're a business and you want to support these young players as they head off into high school, we'd love to reach out to us. Love to continue to grow what we do with our Super 7 Scholarship Award. Appreciate Dave and Dave for being partners with Youth Baseball Midwest and continuing to support us. We'll be with Game 7 Baseball next weekend at the Armed Forces Day Classic. We'll be in Branson, and looking forward to a fun tournament down there in Branson, Missouri. So here we go. We're leading off the bottom of the 5th inning with Garrett Draghi, who grounded out to the third baseman, left 2 men on. So see if he can get things started here in the 5th. And we have a new pitcher on the mound. It is Austin Spickerman, moved from behind the plate to the mound. We have a new catcher. Grounded to the shortstop, comes up with it for out number 1. And that is Gage Campbell behind the plate. Moves from shortstop to catcher, and it looks like we have Jace. No, we have number 1. Selby Pullman moves to shortstop. And we have Pullman at third. Excuse me. Number 3. Logan Cox at third base. Pullman's. Looks like we have the lefty that was on the mound. Jay Spickerman in center field. I think we got all that correct, guys. A little defensive setup there. We got an 0-2 count. Chase Gillette. Ball 1. So 1 out. Garrett Draghi grounds out to the shortstop. Chase Gillette. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Lined over the leaping shortstop. And we have a 1-out single by the leadoff hitter, Chase Gillette. It's his 2nd time on base He's 1 for 2 today with a walk. Brings up Brady Dolan, so opportunity here for this Legacy squad to take the lead. And that's in the dirt and past Campbell and Gillette is in scoring position just that quick. Nolan, who has singled and popped out to the left fielder, and that is going to drop into left field for an RBI single that puts Legacy ahead 2-1. Brady Nolan just fisting that ball over the third baseman's head into left field. Gillette on the run, got a good read on that. Scores easily. Jack Robertson, big hack on that, strike one. This is what you want to see. Runner goes, and that's fouled back to the fence. 2 strikes. Nolan had a good jump on that. So it's 0-2. We'll see if he runs again. I don't see any signs given over there by Coach. Wrong foot, but he's safe. They have 2 solid officials out here today doing a great job. Appreciate the umpires for all their hard work. That misses low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That is foul. Way over foul. Way out ahead of that changeup. Runner goes, throws high and down and out. So that was a good pitch for Campbell to handle. It was up in the zone, and Nolan is out, caught stealing. Popped up, and it's going to be out of play. Right over there. So 2 outs on the caught stealing. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Robertson back to the plate. Excuse me, 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's right, on the throw down for the caught stealing. And he misses low, 3-2. Got all excited about the caught stealing there, guys. And that's ball 4. So Robertson was down 0-2, works back to get the walk with 2 outs. Brings up Evan Wiemeyer. He has popped out to the third baseman and flied to center field for his 2 at-bats here. He's 0 for 2 today. Robertson doesn't go. 2 balls, no strikes. Beautiful afternoon out here at Bridgeton Municipal Athletic Complex. That's fouled off the old shin bone. For strike number 1. Always uncomfortable. Gets him looking on the outside corner. We're going to the top of the 6th inning. Legacy has taken the lead 2-1.
It's gonna be a good one.
It's gonna be a good one.
Definitely a different type of process.
Cut down or freeze up.
Being a coach's son.
Jackson, of course, they keep retooling. One stolen base, a hit by pitch. Oh my goodness. Folks, if you want to follow Youth Baseball Midwest, there it is. On some social media, you can follow us on Instagram at Youth Baseball Midwest. Our X feed, you can follow us at all capitals, uppercase, I should say, YBM_lowercase cast. We hope you will chat with us. Got some fun stuff always coming out on our social media pages. All right, Tony Matthews leading off here for this Central Illinois swing team. Grounded to the shortstop, Gillette. Ooh. And it's gotten past both guys. And Matthews chugging into second base, and he's going to be safe. So Matthews, fortunate the ball got past the shortstop and then the left fielder. And he's at second base here to lead off this sixth inning. Selby Pullman at the plate. He's 0 for 2 today. Takes ball one. Joggers is now 2-0 here to Pullman. On that play, looks like Gillette just kind of overran the play a little bit there. And Mike got a little spin off the dirt that kind of kicked under his glove. Ball got out into left field and then past the left fielder. So we'll see if that comes back to yes, it might right here. Coach is going to hold Matthews at third base. So Pullman with a single to right field just takes the ball the other way, advances the runner to third. There's first and third with nobody out. Grant Pruitt at the plate. He's 0 for 2, reached on the air in the second inning. He squares to bunt, shows it early. Runner is going down, and he is cut down.
Can we go get your straw?
So Pullman caught stealing for out number one. Erases one runner. Pruitt is down 0-1 here. And they got the runner at third, tying runs at third base. Everybody is in on the infield, and it's strike two. Big spot right here, 2-1 lead here for Legacy. Yager's back to the windup, popped up, and it's out of play. Good hustle over there by the first baseman, number 25, Brady Dolan. Popped up again. Dolan this time gave it a look. I like that. Never know. Pruitt is battling here, fouling off pitch after pitch here. I like that. He's shortened up, choked up on that bat, and that's a ball. Two balls, two strikes. Pruitt working hard in this at-bat. Quality at bat going on here. Who's going to win it? And that's low, so it's a 3-2 count. Pruitt's worked all the way back. He's fouled off some good pitches and got himself back in this count. Runner at third. And that's line past the shortstop, Gillette, for an RBI single. Pruitt comes through after a great battle. Comes through for the Illinois Swing, tying the ball game. Corbin Weller at the plate. He's got a sac bunt. Grounded out to the pitcher. He's 1 for 2. Excuse me, 0 for 1. Kinsel on deck. Strike one.
Well, we can't see him at this airport because it's too big. We can't see him at this airport because this airport's too big and we can't get close.
Grounded to Robertson, the third baseman. Out at 2. And he's safe. Good call. That was close, though. That's a pretty good turn there around the horn by this Legacy squad. Robertson starting it, gets the lead runner out at second base. Weller on the fielder's choice. Parker Kinsel at the plate. Throw over, wrong-footed him. Safe. Weller back in, close. Swing and a miss.
Thank you, sis.
That's upstairs. Back in safely. Nice job by the catcher, Noel, to rip that down there. Grounded to the shortstop. Comes up, throws across, and ends the inning. So Central Illinois Swing get one, they strand one. It's a tie ball game. We're headed to the bottom of the 6th inning.
Frequency.
Hope you stay tuned, folks. We've got another ball game coming up here at 3 o'clock. Second semifinal of the day will feature the number 1 seed, Midland Bandits head coach. I'm going to get that name for you. I'm sorry. Mike Sereno. There it is. I knew that. Taking on the St. Genevieve River Dogs head coach Craig Drury. So we got to have a good one here. This is a dandy of a ball game we got going here. Tied 2-2 here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Legacy took the lead 2-1 in the bottom of the 5th. The swing come back, tied it in the top of the 6th, and we've got Hut Gosling at the plate, and that hit him. Yeah. Right on the inside. Ooh, that was painful. That looked painful. I do too. I think looks like he's going to be all right. Yeah, try not to rub it, Dad. So the hit by pitch gets the leadoff runner on. Ryan Knoll at the plate. Runner goes. Oh, he's got that easy. So Gosling on by the hit by pitch and gets the stolen base. Boom, boom, right there. He was just off and running. So the lead run, the go-ahead run is at second. Strike here to Ryan Knoll. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. The throw down. Oh! Heck of a throw and a great pick over there by Selby Pullman at third base that's Logan Cox at third base. My fault. Great pick by Logan Cox to get the runner. And Gosling is cut down on the 2-5 for out number 1 and a strike. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now we got 2-2. Three balls, 2 strikes now to Knoll, and he pops one up into a left field. Comes in a minute, makes the catch. That is out number 2. That's number 21 out there, Parker Kinsel, playing right field today. Grayson Joggers at the plate. Strike at the knees. Oh, and 2. As Mitchie the Kid would say, oh, look at that. Isn't that's a beautiful, I love that red-winged bird right there. When they're flying, did you see it? It's a beautiful bird. Just flew right over there. Did you see the red? I love that bird. It's beautiful. Hope we don't get hit with a baseball. Yep. Joggers has fouled a couple off, and I was going to do a little homage, and I saw the bird, so I squirreled. Yes, Randy Johnson. Yes, sir. Yep. Off speed, way out front, pulls it foul. We'll do it again. Joggers working hard in this at bat. Little flare to Cox, and the catch is made in foul territory for out number 3. We head to the top of the 7th inning, score 2-2.
It's gonna be a good one.
It's gonna be a good one.
Definitely a different type of process.
Cut down or freeze up.
Being a coach's son.
Jackson, of course, they keep retooling. One stolen base, a hit by pitch. Oh my goodness. All right, Joggers out for the 7th inning. And opportunity here for the Swing with the top of their order, Austin Spickerman, Gage Campbell, and Jace Spickerman. Excuse me. Spickerman's 0 for 3 here. He started on the mound, or he started behind the plate today. Behind him, Gage Campbell, who's 2 for 3. And then Jay Spickerman. He is 1 for 3 today. So, got some opportunities here. And that's hit hard at the second base. Nice job on the backhand. And that's out number 1. Nice play over there by Garrett Draghi. The ball was hit hard right on the button. Gage Campbell at the plate. Takes strike 1. Cut down the runner at third base in the bottom of the 6th inning to erase that runner. Grounded to the shortstop. Good wheels by Campbell. The bobble by the shortstop. And Campbell hustles it out. So Campbell's at first. Spickerman at the plate. We'll see if Coach maybe bunts him over. I don't know. Nope. And that ball is lined to and in front and drops and then bobbled. And Campbell is in safe. I was surprised that Wehmeyer let that drop in front of him. So we got 1 out now, 2 on, and brings up Logan Cox, who's singled his last, or excuse me, flew out to center field his last at bat. But he's 1 for 3 today. 2 balls and a strike now to Logan Cox. Misses in. 3-1. That is a strike, so it's a full count. Runners at first and second. Big spot here, 2-2 ball game. Flown into center field. Catch made for out number 2. So that's second time in a row that Cox has flown out to the center fielder. And that is a strike on the outside corner to Tony Matthews, who is 2 for 3 today, a double, run scored. Grounded to the shortstop, backhand, a long throw. Offline, here comes the runner, and he's going to be out at the plate. Coach being aggressive, and a nice play by the first baseman. As the ball took him up the line, he saw the runner come and made a great throw. Ends the threat. They strand 2. We're going to the bottom of the 7th inning. Score tied 2-2.
I'm here with Coach Burley today at the GAC North Classic here at Car Shield. First off, Coach, thanks for getting me out of class today on this beautiful day. I'm gonna watch some baseball, you know. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta go back to the basics with them.
Sometimes, yeah.
All right, that promo was brought to you by Marcel Marceau, the great famous mime. I'm kidding, that's funny though. All right, so first pitch, we got Logan Cox on the mound here for the Central Illinois Swing, and we got Chase Thornhill at the plate. It's ball 1, swing and a miss, 1 ball, 1 strike. Looks like Cox has a little more giddy up in the fastball. 2 balls and a strike. Fouled to the backstop for a 2-2 count. Misses in. Thornhill works at full. Thornhill today has doubled and grounded out to the first baseman. Just stays alive there. Nice job, just getting the bat on it. Campbell a little frustrated with himself there. Couldn't hold on to that foul tip into the glove. And that is a leadoff walk for Thornhill here in the bottom of the 7th inning. So the winning run is at first base with nobody out. Brings up Garrett Draghi. We'll see if Coach maybe wants to do a little small ball here and get that winning run in scoring position. There it is. It's ball 1. Draghi kind of reached for that, got the barrel underneath the baseball, popped it up, thought, maybe. But Campbell couldn't get to it. 1 ball, 1 strike. He squares to bunt. Pulls back. It's 2-1. Good cat and mouse going on right here. 2-2 ball game, bottom of the 7th inning, winning run at first base. Draghi trying to get his partner over and gets it down. Cox up. That's a heck of a job. Great sack bunt there by Garrett Draghi, getting the job done, getting that runner over. That's the winning run now in scoring position on the sacrifice bunt. Out number 1. Back to the top of the order with Chase Gillette. Coach, he's hollering at the outfield, shallow up. You got to cut down that run at home. Gillette has struck out, walked, and singled, scored a run in the 5th. That was the 2nd run that tied the game. Two balls, no strikes to Gillette. Just missed that. That was the pitch right there. That was middle, and Gillette couldn't barrel it. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fly ball, shallow center field. Spickerman makes the catch for out number 2. Brady Dolan. This young man is 2 for 3 today. 2 singles. Strike on the outside corner. Back up the middle. Big cherry hop to Matthews, and he was just sitting there. Coach had him positioned because he was saying, you hold the runner, and he moved over, and that ball was hit right there. So we got extra baseball for you here, folks. Top of the 8th inning, tied 2-2.
This will be a good one.
It'll be a good one. Definitely a different type of process.
Cut down or freeze up.
Being a coach's son.
Jackson, of course, they keep retooling. One stone base, a hit by pitch. Oh my goodness. All right, folks, we got Brady Dolan on the mound now. Joggers moves over to first base. And the big righty up on the mound here. We're into extra innings here. 8th inning of baseball on a very well-played game today for this first semifinal. And, oh, there we go. We got the rules here. This is the old, this is the new Major League, what they call, I think, the California overtime or extra inning rules. But it's what baseball, Major League Baseball has done to try and speed up the game. You get the runner at second with nobody out. And here we go. I got to check that, make sure. I'm going to check with Blue, make sure that there's nobody out. Hang on. Okay, so 0 outs. Runner at second. And the runner at second is Tony Matthews. He was the runner, or he was the one that was at the plate that finished. I think that maybe actually made the last out was Gage Campbell. So he is at second base, which is good for Central Illinois Swing since he is faster than Tony Matthews. And that is ball one to Selby Pullman at the plate. Grounded foul. Coach, you just got to let that one go, bro. You get her finger broken that way. One ball, one strike. Little shallow popper and drops. Gage not getting too far away. That's just one of those tweeners. What are you going to do? And so Selman on. Campbell on base. So we got first and second, nobody out here. And Coach Riesmeyer out to talk to his squad here. Grant Pruitt today reached on the air, grounded out to the shortstop and singled and drove in the second run of the ball game for this Illinois swing squad. 1 for 3. Ground ball to the shortstop, almost overran it, comes up, makes the throw. Nice pick by Joggers over there. So Pruitt, though, does a nice job, gets the runners over. He's got second and third now with 1 out. Pruitt is cut down for out number 1. It's ball 1 now to Corbin Weller. See if Coach decides to put something on here. Maybe a ground ball. Backhand. He goes to first base. Nice job by Joggers. He is out. Weller, I think, twists a knee or something over there. Oh, my goodness. Looks like he's trying to run that off. It looked like that Gillette looked like he was started to come home, thought about it, and threw over to first, pulled Joggers, but Joggers made a nice play. Runners in, so we got a 3-2 lead now for the Central Illinois Swing with Pullman at third, a strike to Kinsel. One ball, one strike. So a 3-2 lead here in the top of the 8th inning. That's a big run sitting there at third base here for Kinsel. Two and one. It's inside. 3-1. Big spot here for Kinsel. That's a big-time pitch there from Brady Nolan. High leverage stuff here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, a runner at third, 1 already in, and it's grounded, and Robertson up. Nice play by the third baseman, Robertson. Took his time, trusted his arm, and that ends the inning, but not before the Central Illinois Swing get one and take a 3-2 lead into the bottom of the 8th inning.
Frequency.
All right, folks. Either way this turns out, these two teams have played a whale of a ball game here. We've got the runner at second base, Brady Nolan, here in the 8th. Jack Robertson at the plate. Robertson has walked. He's 1 for 2 with a walk, an RBI. Takes ball 1. See if Cox can close the door and punch the Swings ticket to the championship game here today. Little wheel play there. No throw. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast here today, wherever you're at, folks. Oh! Hits him in the glove. Pruitt was coming in to check to see on that bunt. Cox, ball popped out of his glove because that was hit right on the button. Robertson just shaking his head going, I can't hit it much better than that, Coach. But it moves the runner to third base. Oh. And he is cut down at the plate. Nice play. Campbell on the, looks like the squeeze. The ball was up, and I'm not sure Coach had anything on. He wondered where Nolan was going, and he was halfway down. And the throw down by Campbell. Nice play back by Pullman. And that, if you're scoring at home, folks, is the 2-5-2 for out number 2. So the bases are empty, a 3-2 lead here, and it's ball 1 to Wiemeyer. One ball, one strike now. It's upstairs, 2-1. Oh, a heck of a play by Spickerman. He took 2 steps in. I thought that was going to beat him, but he got back and made the catch, and the Central Illinois Swing in 8 innings defeat Legacy Baseball here today as the Swing punched their ticket to the championship game of the Midland Invitational Tournament. Heck of a ball game here. We're looking forward to that second one. Folks, thanks for tuning in. And I'll tell you what, if we got a second one like this first one, we're going to have a fun time. Appreciate everybody for watching. If you like what we're doing, please hit the like, subscribe. Appreciate it very much. 3 o'clock, probably maybe a little earlier than that, but we got the next game coming up in 30 minutes. Midland Bandits taking on the St. John River Dogs. Will